Hi Iris, Daphne here. How are you? Thank you for sending in your next essays for correction. Well done, working so hard through the course. I can see you're making great improvements here. This is good stuff. So this is a bar chart. As you say, the bar chart compares the sales of two different colours of leather shoes in 9 European countries in 2018. Perfect. So you can have overall, because this is your kind of overall sentence. Quite nice to start that. It is noticeable that sales of brown leather shoes was the lowest in Belgium. Whilst, let's join this together so we're connecting a little bit better. Sorry. Whilst it was clear. Now, sorry, I didn't spot that. It is noticeable that, it is clear. Whilst it is clear that Hungary generated good past tense, that's what I was looking for, the most revenue in total sales, join it together though, with the lowest in France. So then that makes a nice big sentence, all of it there. You just need with the lowest total sales in France. You don't need there was, that can go. Okay. Now, just one comment here. You're assuming dollars. Now, it doesn't say that because I think it's in pairs of shoes, but I'd be very careful. It's definitely not dollars. I would go pairs. Of that pairs of shoes, so be careful that. Don't assume something we're not sure of. According to the bar chart, you don't need just go black shoes generated the most sales in Hungary. Now we've already said, okay, so we sort of said that. Can you put that another way? Generated the most sales in Hungary at 140,000 pairs. Okay. By contrast, now the lowest sales now of black shoes. Okay, contrast. The lowest sales of black ones were in France. And I think you should put in here, you put in moreover, it was half less than brown. Half less than doesn't work. It's not correct. It's also very confusing. You put France here, which was, or where it was, half that of brown ones. So half that of is okay. At only 25,000 pairs. Okay, at only, so half that of brown at only works in a sentence at only 25,000 pairs. Okay, sales or additionally or something like sales of black shoes were similar. Now, similar to where I've written in here, because here you're talking about brown. You talked about black up in Hungary, but you need to make sure I know where you mean. You mean similar to Hungary or similar to France? Because that's a little bit confusing. So I think you need to make that into a different sentence. You could have the second most popular area for brown shoes or areas were, or black shoes were, Germany, Ireland and Poland, where sales amounted to around 70,000 a piece. Yeah, exactly. That would be right. Okay. Well done. So on brown, so what I'm trying to say is it's good to pick up information and contrast it. So here you've got black and brown in the same. Don't just do one paragraph of black, one paragraph of brown, because that's quite boring. And the examiner will think, well, okay, but that's not very skillful. Your skill is to group things together. So this is a nice grouping here. That's a good grouping. And here as well, you've started off this nicely. Italy and Ireland in a nice group there with around 100,000. Meanwhile, brown shoes were in a range of around something in Germany, Poland and Hungary at 135. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, or you could say in a range of, yeah, you could say from, where are we, 110 to a range of between 110 to 125 or something, which would be better than you're actually giving the actual numbers. Sales quite similar. Yeah, you need to be more precise than quite similar, because actually, yes, they're quite similar, but it would be better to put them all together in a range of. Okay. In addition, now what's it? Was the highest of black leather. Do you mean Hungary here? Whereas it was only, yeah, whereas that was only 5,000 in Belgium, but you told me that in the overview. So I think you need to find some things to compare and contrast. So you've got your things that are similar, and you're going to be contrasting obviously that one with that one, which you did lowest and highest, or which you should. You should also compare maybe the fact that I think you said total sales were high in Hungary, but here, where are the total sales smallest? So that was France. Yeah, you did say that. Just maybe make some comments, maybe the other ones that are similarly high, the other ones that are similarly low. I mean, you've picked out the right information. Maybe it's just how you're linking it together. Needs a little bit more of the contrasting language. So have a look. There is a very, very good little lesson on the website for free all about these task one bar charts and comparative language. So look up that and find out some really good ways to use comparative language in these essays, and try that next time. So here, well done. So this is a nice essay. I can see you're trying to use the module that you've been just looking at on how to organize your essay, and it's very good. That's a much easier way to read it. Now have a look again at the introduction. I think it's important to make this a strong introduction. There's a few sentences missing for me here. So people have become more sociable. Okay, yeah, that's fine, but you could put a bit more in here. There is no doubt that people have become more sociable due to enormous technological advances in our world today. Something like that. Okay. Whereas some people believe that benefits from technology could improve our social lives, others disagree with this idea because there are certain unfavorable elements or something to human connection. I'm not sure what you mean by certain unfavorable perspectives. Not quite sure. Do you mean side effects, maybe? Now you need the sentence here going, this essay will discuss both views or both advantages and disadvantages or various opinions using examples from X and Y. So you need a little bit more on that introduction. So technology shapes the world in different aspects. Good, especially it has especially evolved the way we socialize. That needs to be a verb, either the way we are social or the way we socialize. Since most people have busy working lives, or have been busy working, no, but it's still true though, so you can't have present perfect there, have busy working lives, they do not have a sufficient time to engage in social activities and make friends. Good. So technology offers, so rather than there are, let's kind of upgrade this a bit. So technology offers a range of advantages which could improve people's social life through using smart devices. So we don't want to repeat technology, smart devices and applications. Okay, so that would just upgrade that sentence a little bit. Here's your example. The convenience of applications. Now, give me an example. So you said applications, so WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, it's okay to say the names on smartphone, can allow, so it's true, that does happen, can allow everyone to make friends and meet people from all over the world without going out, yeah. In addition, it's easy to find someone who shares the same interests. Good. For example, so in these essays, you need to develop it. So, for example, sport or fashion or music, something like that. So give me the extra ideas. What do you mean? These platforms encourage people to get to know each other and share ideas and opinions. Give me a bit more. Consequently, the connection between people can increase, and the distance, yes, and the distance of our world, let's go as. Okay, consequently, as the connection, you can do a nice complex phrase here. As the connection between people increases, so you don't need that, but do present tense, increases, comma, the distance between us diminishes. Okay, so start with as, then that would be really nice. It's a little bit more sophisticated, okay? Sorry, I can't spell it right. Let's get that spelling check. All right, so second paragraph. Although the convenience of technology has changed our lifestyles, certain negative effects of technology have brought about some controversial issues. Yes, good. Social activities are built on people's connection and interaction rather than interaction in the real world. However, many people dedicate more time to social media rather than with face-to-face contact is quite a good one to have here, with face-to-face contact with family and friends. So besides, now you can't have many researchers in the plural, that doesn't work. So we don't have research ES. So you could say besides, recent research from Oxford University indicates that, indicated that addiction to the internet and virtual world reduces the opportunity of engaging in social activities. Okay, you can see as I'm going along here, I'm changing quite a lot of this, just little prepositions here that I'm adding, or just correcting the little verbs, endings and things. So important to be very accurate. So listen carefully to the corrections and see if that helps you. I hope it does. If people rely on electronic devices and abandon the traditional method of social interaction, you need to put here, but very nice sentence. It will, so nice conditional, I like that, hamper the individual's ability, ability, maybe go range of social skills. I know what you mean, but that would work better, range of social skills. For example, communication via text messaging replaces can easily replace, rather than just replace, can easily replace face-to-face interaction. Additionally, people focus on the smartphone. Additionally, many people focus on their smartphone constantly while they face each other. Okay, as a result, the relation of humans are becoming cold and indifferent. Be careful of which tense you're going through. You're starting here on the present tense. Stick with present tense. It's true, it's a fact, it's happening now. So don't disappear into a conditional there. But that is a nice argument, well done, good paragraph. To sum up, I think to conclude is better because it's an academic essay. I believe that while there are ample advantages from technology to expand the horizon, you could put our horizons, it's kind of more personal. People should be aware that the basis of social life is connecting with each other in a physical way. It needs a bit more here. Your prediction, and in the future, efforts should be made to ensure this person-to-person contact continues. Something like that, leads a tiny bit more. But well done, Iris, you've done some good work here. Definitely making progress and good improvement. So thank you, well done.